a discreet place near
Illicit spell practice. I think he's been a bit of a naughty boy, which we are certainly going to do ourselves. So, because we do want to learn those cheeky unforgivables and whatever naughty things we have in addition to that. Okay. So a couple of things to do after we've purchased a broom. Was a chest down there. We can go speak to Sebastian and learn some cheeky spells, or we can go see Professor Weasley, who has some additional room for us. I'm assuming that's a room of requirement to enjoy. So let's have a chat with Albie Weeks and see what brooms are on offer.
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service.
Hello, Albie.
Spin Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
I am indeed. What have you got for me?
Available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps
again?
too.
This guy knows his stuff.
You choose, you'll be pleased.
You can see some very interesting ones in the background there. Okay. I'll have a look. Let's see what's going on.
The array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Show me your goods.
What are we looking for today?
Okay, so we have a selection of 5 brooms to pick from by lots of things here. So they're all within the same price range. So 600 gold, which we do have enough for. So Ember Dash broom. Perfect for those with a fiery temperament. Let's have a look at these. That looks gorgeous as well. Okay, so that is the... Which one was that? The Ember Dash? That was the first broom. Let's have a look at the next one. Hogwarts House broom. Straightforward. Very similar to the one that we used in class. Moon Trimmer. I like that. And it looks like it has a little lamp on the front there as well, which could be very interesting. The Wind Wisp broom, again, has a little lamp on it. I'm liking that one. And I think probably the most so far. Yew Weaver. And that looks like the one that Madame Kagawa had. So, I mean, the Wind Wisp broom is the one taking my fancy so far. That looks quite interesting, the Moon Trimmer. Okay, I think I'm going to go for the Wind Wisp. But first, I'm just going to sell on all of these bits. None of which we actually need because we've equipped everything which is of better stat value. So we can bin all these off and get plenty of gold in, ready to purchase our broom. We have so much to sell. A couple of items here we don't want to get rid of just yet. Not high enough level, or we need to unlock it. So the Wind Wisp broom. That is the one that is getting purchased. So there we go. We've just purchased our first broom.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice.
Because this is going to be even quicker than the one that we used in Kiel's class. Okay, elaborate.
Flyery might be interested in, say, some enhancements.
Perhaps.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes.
I love the passion.
Notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments.
Nice, okay.
If you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly.
Sounds like this guy can be very useful.
Someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades.
So we have some little challenges to do in order to upgrade our broom, sounds like.
Abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl.
Imelda seems to be the go-to girl for broom flying.
If you were to
She's the one to beat.
Best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade.
Okay. Sounds a try.
That sounds intriguing.
I'll definitely get that done at some point.
Thank you. It'll be worth it.
But I just want to get out my broom right now, to be honest with you.
The new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Okay. So first up, we are going to be hopping on to the Wind Wisp. So Hogsmeade and certain other areas prohibit flying. Look for the no flying icon, which means you cannot. So
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
He's very, very enthusiastic, very passionate. So we can't fly here just yet. Was that a page that I saw? Yep. Accio that over here. Lovely, thank you very much. We level up to level 11. Beautiful. Okay, so we want to get to a point where we can enable that flight. So let's get ourselves out into the field over here. Let's give ourselves a bit of room. So it's L1 and circle And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the Wind Wisp. Recently purchased Broom. There's a nice little detail there with some moss flying around the lamp that is attached to it. Let's get ourselves some height and enjoy the views it has to offer. So there appears to be some kind of enchantment around Hogsmeade. I think that's because it's just symbolising that it's a no-fly zone, okay? But what we will be doing is just soaking in the gorgeousness of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry on our Broom. Okay, so L2 will allow us to fly slightly faster. I think it's only something that lasts a limited time. Let's see. Oh, what is it? A permanent thing? I think you can hold L2 permanent. Yep. So we get a little bit more speed when we head downwards as well. So let's see if we can have a chat with. Hang on, what's next up on the list? So Shadow of the Undercross. Okay, so meeting with Sebastian is one of the next main quests, so that is what we will be tackling next up. And also we have the Room of Requirement to look forward to as well with Professor Weasley. But first up, let's go say hello to Sebastian. It does say that we're going to be learning Confringo from him, so that is certainly one we want to be tackling. Another one of our offensive spells. We do have a couple at the moment, but Confringo will certainly be an excellent addition to that. It will make us much more deadly in combat, which is what we're needing at the moment, because I think we're having to use quite a few of the Wiggenweld. So I'll park that there. That is beautiful gameplay on the Broom there.